in the Squadbusters Reddit, we're checking posts on the recent free ultra that we got in this Christmas update, along with some feedback on the recent Squadbusters live stream event that went really, really wrong. So let's just get into it. Thank you, Supercell. And then we see this bird here. I think we all owe Supercell a massive thank you for listening to the community about progression, because they've obviously changed the scope of this game. First removing chest tickets, and now they're giving us a free ultra. Man, I hope Squadbusters will become big because it's so fun. Honestly, I think this game is a lot better now, especially with those progression changes. I have got hundreds and hundreds of babies on my free-to-play account since the update dropped. It's kind of crazy how good progression has gotten. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting chest multipliers like every single day. I'm getting so many from like the daily track, my gem pass, and then also the treasure room. It's kind of crazy how good this game has gotten since this update. Thank you, Supercell, for the free ultra. Yes, this is another good one. Which ultra did you guys choose? And this guy chose the Ultra Barbarian King, which, by the way, I chose this again on my free-to-play account. Really broken. I went from winning kind of like maybe half of my games in first place to winning now kind of 80 to 90% of my games in first place with just a Barb King and Gem Hunt. It really is OP. And then Showdown's a little easier because people don't kind of fully understand the game yet, but I'm sure that'll get harder as it gets older. Ice Wizard, I know that BK is probably better, but I just love to play with him. Don't feel bad at all, dude. The Ice Wizard is a very solid ultra as well. Pickled Hog Rider is good as well. Bandit, oh, I don't think Bandit is very good at ultra form anymore. I think DPS units are a little bit better in Gem Hunt, so I think that was probably not a great choice, but yeah. Is anyone else at least a little worried? At this point, if you're not choosing him, you're probably cooked, and you're probably wondering, well, it's the Barbarian King with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 super rage spells. The amount of people who I've beaten who are way more OP than me and higher leveled than me on my free-to-play account with this Ultra BK spell is crazy. It's broken, but in addition, I'm seeing a lot of people with this spell as well now. So be a lot more careful from now on. If you see somebody with a Barbarian King in their squad, expect them to have a super rage and then get ready to run away if they pop it. All of you will regret the moment you didn't pick this guy for ultra, and then it's an Ice Wizard. Well, you know what, dude? I'm not going to regret that, because while you're charging up the Ice Fan ability, I'm going to pop a super rage and wipe that Ice Wizard out. No, but on a serious note, the Ultra Ice Wizard is really good. You actually only need 4 attacks to get his Ice Fan. Normally it's 6, so it definitely is an improvement, and this was one of my suggestions in my which ultra should you pick video. I do think Barb King is definitely better, but no, this is also really good. Who should I pick for my ultra? This is a question that everybody keeps asking, and this guy said, please just choose one of these and stop asking. They're all S tiers: Dr. T, Pam, Royale King, and Witch. Well, you know what? Dr. T and Royale King, I always used to say they were bad troops, and they are, but I also used to say in Angry Vines they were pretty decent. But guess what? We have Showdown now, which is Angry Vines pretty much, so they're actually not bad troops now because of Angry Vines. Ultra Royale King, you get those elite recruits, and then Dr. T will obviously get a Mark 4 Crab. Not terrible units, and they're now a little bit more usable. Pam is pretty good, but I think at Ultra ability, you just get a bit more healing. And then Witch, I don't like Witch. I think Witch needs to become a rare. Witch is a decent unit. She's just an epic. That's her only issue in my opinion. You wouldn't get it. No regrets so far. And then this guy decided to pick an Ultra Minor. No, we get it, dude. That is a really OP troop. A lot of people are starting to realize how broken it is. Pretty much you go from stunning someone for half a second to 1.5 seconds at Ultra form. It is so broken. Imagine that. Stunning someone for nearly 2 seconds. In that time, you can do so much damage. It's broken. Is everyone getting the same characters in every green chest? So this is here for the special holiday event. And then you can see he's getting the same rewards. He's going to get a Barb King right here. I've already predicted it. Well, pretty much you only get the rewards from the event because it's a Christmas thing. So you only get the Barb King, the Goblin, the Greg, and then the Nita Bear. Yes, and it is meant to. See, you get those characters whose skins you are getting from the Jolly event. Exactly. And this is why I actually didn't know at first, but people in the comments told me. My take on nerfing Ultimate Barbarian in Squad League. You know what, dude? I've been saying this so much. Ultimate Barbarian needs a nerf. I've been saying it so much. Even though I'm using it a lot on my main account, he needs a nerf. He is way too OP. Since Barbarian is common, getting 2 fused Barbarians is easy. With that comes 6 elite mini Barbarians, which is extremely overpowered. And he's not wrong. Literally, an Ultimate Barbarian is as if you're just pulling 2 Barbarians in your squad. So think of it as just double trouble. It's broken. Instead of giving an elite Barbarian every time, he should get a mini elite Barbarian only when he fuses up or when he gets 2 Barbarians. This will make his ability much more balanced. What do you guys think? So I agree when he says when you fuse up a Barbarian, it should spawn in a mini elite Barbarian only then. So that way you only get 1, not 3, which I agree with. Or what they could do is when you spawn in an ultimate barbarian, it spawns in a mini baby barbarian with a not elite or anything, just like a baby barbarian that's kind of weak. That might also be pretty good. Big L for Supercell. All right, we're moving on to the creator tournament now. So a few days ago, there was a tournament live streamed on the official Squadbusters YouTube channel. In fact, you guys can see it right here. There were 29,000 people watching live, and I was actually commentating it alongside Paula, which is the community manager. And then these were the rewards you could get while watching live, a little bit like the Twitch event we had a couple months ago, but it went really wrong. This tournament is a mess. No wonder this game has too many bugs, and we get 2 updates in 4 months. So unorganized, and yeah, this is pretty much it. So there was a tournament for a bunch of YouTubers who would participate. The winner would get 5,000 euros. But if you want to know what happened, it took like 30 minutes for the first game to start. 30 minutes. It was supposed to take like 5. And then after the first game started, no more games happened in the tournament. They had to like cancel the tournament and then just do random games and then give off the rewards every 15 minutes. It was a huge mess. If you missed out on it, don't worry, you didn't miss out on anything. But if you were in the event, I do apologize. It's not Paula's fault. It's not my fault. It's not even the guys who hosted the tournament's fault. It's just the game needs to have a party system built in. And I'm sure once they do that, it'll be all fine. And I feel bad, man. It's not even their fault. They're just the presenters. Yeah, no, you're right, dude. It's not really anyone's fault here. It's just, yeah. I love how Sir Claz is embarrassed. So I wasn't embarrassed, but I didn't know what to do. I kind of just sat there and was silent for like, not all the time, but a little bit, because it's like, we were supposed to commentate over games and talk about the tournament, but all we had to do was keep saying, sorry guys, it's delayed with just a few minutes, or what's your favorite update, guys? You know, try to like stall until they could figure something out. But no, it was an interesting experience to have to, yeah. I see this as a win. And then this is what Squadbusters said once the tournament ended the next day. So this was their response to all the drama, I guess. Yesterday's live stream was ... a first time experience we're definitely learning from. And Squadbusters do learn, by the way. I mean, you could see this when the game first came out, it was mega pay to win, keys, megas and everything. And now it's in a really good place. So they do learn. The team are very good at looking at feedback. Thank you for bearing with Paula and Claz as we navigated through technical issues. We're reviewing the challenges and your feedback to make future events smoother and rewards fairer, especially across time zones. A lot of people were upset because this event was at like 2-3 a.m. for them. So hopefully they'll fix that in the future as well. I'm confident the next event will be perfect though. Watching the players not pick up the potion in Showdown when it's a great advantage. And then it's just Shaq saying, timeout, pick the potion, or I'll smash your face in. Dude, pick up the purple juice. It's actually called a mega potion, by the way. Fun fact. Yeah, so when this mode first came out, I would literally chase someone down. They would run right next to the potion, ignore it, and then I would take him out. And it's like, all you had to do was pick up the potion and then you would have killed me, or I would have had to run away and, you know, you would have survived. People are getting a lot better now at realizing this mega potion is OP. I'm going to have more videos on Showdown soon as we learn the mode more, but it's just a learning curve. Eventually people will realize how good the potion is. Although what I will say is you get those people who keep camping the potions, but they're not strong. So if you run in, you can take them out and then they'll just sit there and stand still with like no brain because they're like, oh, I'm just going to wait for the potion. And then they'll lose their entire squad because the potion doesn't respawn. If you get what I mean, you know what I mean. There are people like that. Is it just me or do these need boots in them? And then it's the gold boxes here. 100% they replaced blue boxes with gold boxes in Showdown. Makes no sense because speed is so important in this mode. I guarantee you they'll change it back, or they'll probably put like one boot in there or something. I don't like the golden boxes. Why does Tank look goofy? Oh my god. She looks a bit too happy and the face shape doesn't look like it fits. So actually somebody said down here, you just can't see her teeth compared to the others. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can't see her teeth. And fun fact, does this look like an Ultimate El Primo? I feel like Ultimate El Primo was supposed to come out in this update and then they might have changed their minds, because why else would there be an Ultimate El Primo here? Unless this is just a different design. But yeah, that tank does look goofy. Is Frank good in general? I upgraded him to Ultra by accident with the Christmas gift, thinking it was a free 3-star character. And then you see here, he got an Ultra Frank. Now, Ultra Frank's ability, you have to take 6 hits in a row to then deal damage back. And the catch is, if you deal damage before you take the 6 hits in a row, it resets the ability. But before this update, it used to be a lot more and he would deal a lot less damage. So he might actually be a bit of a better troop now. I haven't used him so much. I'm kind of just going off the fact that whenever I face someone with Frank, I usually destroy them because they don't do particularly much damage. But he does have a lot of health and potentially he might be a bit better after this update. So I'm actually going to give him a go in one of my next videos and then we'll see if I've changed my mind and he's much better because, well, he received a buff. Now this guy's saying you're cooked. That's got 35 drive up votes. But there are some people saying that he is pretty good in Showdown, mainly is what I'm seeing right now. And that's because in Showdown, you can't really move as much. So I'm going to give him another go and then we'll see how good he is. So I'm going to give Frank another go and we'll have a video on him very soon to see if he's much better after this recent update. Although not too sure how to feel. We'll see. Make sure to check out my last video on screen right here though. All you have to do is tap it and then you can watch it. Bye-bye.